Here's another picture.
The one with the cap and gown, that's me, and that's my younger sister. And the little one is, I don't know, that's a cousin. No, it's a cousin, yeah.
Yes, we can hear you. We have no idea who this gentleman is in Mexico. We don't know if my side or my wife's side. We have no idea who it is.
It's not nice. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
1955, the first car I ever bought, which I later sold to my brother. And in Washington, D.C., I purchased a 1955 Ford just like that. So that was 1955, my first new car.
I love that car. That car would sell for $1 million today if you hadn't given it away or sold it.
I have one just like that, and I think I'm going to give it to my grandchild. Yes,
Car right now?
Yes, I do. It's in Washington, D.C. I'm going to give it to my grandboy.
This is a picture. You're not married then here.
No. She was stalking me then.
It's a joke. He tells everybody I stalked him.
Mount Vernon Park in Omaha, Nebraska, with the Missouri River in the background. No, that's the picture where she proposed to me.
Don't make jokes.
They forced you into it. Okay. Tell me about this event.
And that's Joe next to me. That's my husband next to me. Go ahead, honey.
Okay, in the middle is Dr. Enaro Hernandez and his wife from Mexico City. We're in Mexico City there. And then going more to the right is my brother-in-law, and that's my sister.
They're beautiful people. All of these people, they're just beautiful people. And the couple in the middle there, they're cousins of my husband's, distant cousins. And we were all there together visiting, yeah.
We went there for a honeymoon, and we probably went back a couple of times more. So maybe 3 or 4 times we went back to Mexico to visit.
Yeah.
Because everybody down there is a cousin.
We're all cousins.
And when you went to Mexico, you could understand everything and speak it without any.
Our grandma and grandpas, both sides. They just spoke Spanish more than English, our grandparents. Our parents, started with broken English, but my grandparents and them spoke mostly to us, and we spoke back to them in Spanish.
With my mom and dad, they spoke to each other in Spanish, and my mom would talk to her parents in Spanish, but to us kids, it was mostly English. My husband knew more Spanish than I did, but I learned.
My mother was bilingual, but my dad was not. Well, we call it Spanglish, both. One day I was talking to him, one of my kids said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "That's the way my dad speaks, half English, half Spanish." So that's how I really communicated with my dad. I could communicate most languages. He was more comfortable in Spanish. Yeah, I've been told more or less I had some kind of Midwestern accent.
Okay.
12 years, 12 straight years. Anyway, you pick up a lot of different little accents in various countries as far as Spanish goes. Yes, it is. Right. And that house to the right was my grandma and grandpa's house.
So your grandmother and grandfather came?
All of them. Uh-huh. Grandma and grandpa's, mother and father.
And they all came together?
Yeah, they married here in Omaha, Nebraska. They weren't married when they came here. They were single.
And how old was your mother when she came? Was she a little girl?
Yes. She went to grade school about 4 blocks from that picture. That church up there in the background is Assumption Church, which we went to grade school and kind of belonged to that parish also, South Omaha.
And your father, he came as a little boy with his parents as well?
Yes, from Durango, Mexico. Came here for the meatpacking industry, Armour Company. No, they were in school, I guess. My mom was in grade school when they first came.
Your father, I'm asking about your father's family. What about his parents?
They were divorced in Mexico, my grandma and grandpa, and she came along with my father to live here because of some cousins that lived here. So she came here. I don't know if she was employed or not. That I do not know. He might have been a teenager when he came. back in the late 30s. No, my grandma, it was my grandma's house on my mother's side. They owned that house.
And on your mother's side, she came as a little girl.
Yeah, she went to St. Agnes Grade School, which was close by with her brother, Joe.